Okay, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed Al-Gheli. I am a teacher of Mega Goal 5. Dear boys and girls, my dear students, I'm going to teach you this book. Yes, it is Mega Goal 5, and I hope that you will enjoy studying it. We are going to start from Unit 4. You know, the title of Unit 4 is, as you see here, The World of TV. And I think this unit is very interesting, or in particular this class or this lesson is very interesting because it is about movies. Now we are going to go on 5 TV cards about 5 movies. After reading it, you're going to tell me what is this movie. Now, before we start, we will go on the vocabulary of this TV card. Look here, about the story. It is telling you about the story, and you need to know what the film is. Okay. Before I start, look at the pictures here, and let's make brainstorming and ask you, what do you see in the pictures here? What can you see here? Okay, tell me. Okay, you can see a snap shot from an animation film. This is an animation film. We call it animation film. Do you know what this animation film is? Okay, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Let's see. طيب, what do all objects all have in common here? You see, as you can see here. Oh, sorry. Okay, just see on the screen. Okay, you can see here a remote control. You can see an animation, and you can see 2 persons watching a TV. Okay, what do they have in common? These are representing either a TV film or watching a film. Okay, let me ask you, what is your favorite film? What is the film that you like more? Okay, good. Okay, now, which is, you know, in films, in movies, we have different genres. You know what genres? Types of movies. What is your favorite genres? Tell me. Okay. We have different genres. We have animation, we have comedy, we have adventure, we have drama, horror, documentary, thriller, romantic, science, fiction, and so many things. If you can see it here on the screen, we have different genres. طيب, what is the worst TV film you have ever seen? Okay, you can name it. Okay, good. Let's see. طيب, before we start reading or listening to this TV card, let me introduce you the vocabulary, the new vocabulary in this TV film, or this TV card. Okay, the first word is genres. What's genres? A style of the especially in the arts that involves a particular set of characteristics. That means genres is the types of films. Okay, idiosyncratic. What is idiosyncratic? It's having a strange, unusual habits. You will see in this film some toys. They are described as what? Idiosyncratic. Okay, animated. That's animation. What's the meaning of animation? Animation is like this one. طيب, who can tell me? Drawings or models of people or animals that are made to look as if they can really move and talk. Okay? Cowboys. What's a cowboy? You know, one of the characters in this film is called Woody, and he's a cowboy. Okay? And he is a doll also. What's a doll? A doll is a toy, like a very small person. Okay? Coordinate. The word coordinate here, what does the word coordinate mean? What does the word coordinate mean? To make many different things work effectively as a whole. Mission. What's a mission? A journey to do a special job. Okay. Space Ranger. Space Ranger. What's a Space Ranger? One of the characters called Buzz Lightyear. He's a person whose job is to protect forest or natural park. Okay. His name is Buzz Lightyear. Okay. Intense. What's the meaning of intense? Very great or strong. Okay. طيب. Now let's listen and wait for my questions.
One. Name the TV film. About the story. This animated film is about Andy and his idiosyncratic toys. Andy Davis is a little boy whose favorite toy, Woody, a cowboy doll, coordinates a mission with the rest of the toys to try and find out what presents Andy is getting from his parents before they all move to a new house. What Andy doesn't know is that his toys come to life when there is no one around. When Buzz Lightyear, a new toy space ranger, appears, Andy is really taken by him. Woody and Buzz dislike each other intensely as they compete for Andy's attention. But when they get into trouble and nearly get lost during the move, they end up supporting each other in an effort to rejoin the family.
Okay. Now, I guess you can tell what the name of this film is. What is it? Tell me. Yes, it's called Toy Story. Very good. Excellent. Okay. How were the toys described? They described the toys there in the film. I told you about this adjective before a minute ago. Idiosyncratic. Yes, idiosyncratic. طيب. What is the favorite toy for Andy Davis? You know, the boy. What is his favorite toy? Tell me. Woody. Yes, the cowboy doll. What is the mission that the toys are trying to find out? Missions that is something that they are trying to achieve. What is it? What presents Andy is getting from his parents. You know, Andy is trying to get a present from his parents before they all move to a new house. This is the mission of Woody. Okay. What happened to the toys when there was no one around? Yes, they come to life. Yes, they come to life. What happened to Andy when they knew that the Space Ranger Buzz Lightyear appeared? Okay, Andy was taken by him. He loved him. He liked him a lot. Okay, then do Woody and Buzz like each other? No, unfortunately they don't. Why? Because they're jealous of each other. When did Woody and Buzz support each other? When they got lost. Yes, when they got lost, they supported each other. Okay, now let's move to the second film. And before we go there, let me introduce the vocabulary. Cub. What's a cub? Yes, a young animal such as a lion, the son of a lion. Yes. Adult, a person or an animal that has grown to the full size. Very good. Abrupt. What's abrupt? A sudden and unexpected things. Yeah, it's an adjective. Very good. Murder. What's murder? A crime of killing somebody deliberately. Okay. Now the word is evil. Morally bad and cruel. Okay. This one, exile. Yes, we can say exile is having to live away from your own country. Jungle, a thick forest. Very good. Carefree, having no problems or not being worried about anything. Okay. Battle. What's a battle? It's a verb here, to try very hard to do something difficult. Okay. Throne, l'arsh. Yes, a special chair where a king or a queen sits. Reclaim means to get something back. And lastly, something I think you will like it. It's a Swahili language phrase which is very famous from east of Africa. It's called what? Hakuna Matata. Yes, very famous song also. Okay, listen and wait for my question. Thank you.
2. Name the TV film. About the story. This animated film presents the story of a lion cub's journey to adulthood. The cub is the son of a powerful and wise king, but his happy childhood comes to an abrupt end when his evil uncle murders his father and drives him away from the kingdom. The young lion goes into exile in the jungle, where he makes two good friends and lives a carefree life. However, as he gets older, he dreams of his father, who tells him to battle his evil uncle and reclaim his family throne.
3. Name the
Okay, sorry, before we listen to 3, let me ask you some questions about this TV card. Tell me, what is the name of this TV film? Do you know? Have you ever seen it? Yes, The Lion King, very famous animation film. Yes. What is the story about? The story is about a lion cub journey to adulthood when he was growing up. What is the abrupt end of the cub's happy childhood? You know, the abrupt end of his childhood when his father died, when his uncle murdered his father. Yes. Okay. What happened to the cub when his father had died? What happened? Okay, he was driven away to exile. Yes, driven to exile. Very good. Did he make friends in the exile? Yes, very famous two characters. You know, you remember Timon and Pumbaa? Yes, yes, he did. He did have some friends there. Why did the cub battle his evil uncle at the end? Why? Yes, he wanted to reclaim the throne of his father. Okay, thank you very much. And now let's go to the next TV card, number 3. Okay, you listen. And before listening, let me review the vocabulary with you. Reef, which is called الشعاب المرجانية, a long line, rocks or plants just below or above the surface of the sea. Okay. Diver, what's a diver? Diver is a person who dives in the sea. Okay. Capture, to capture means to catch something. Okay, dentist, what's a dentist? Yes, a person whose job is to look after your teeth. Very good. Rescue, what's the meaning of rescue here? To have somebody or something from danger. Okay. Turtle, what's a turtle here? An animal that lives in the sea and has a hard shell on its back. Okay. Plot, as a verb, means to make secret plan to do something bad. Okay. Now listen and let's go to the questions. Thank you.
B film. About the story. This animated film is about Marlin, a clownfish that lives in the Great Barrier Reef. Marlin loses his son Nemo when a diver captures him and takes him to a dentist's office, where Nemo finds himself in a tank with other sea creatures. Marlin sets off with Dory, a blue tang fish with short-term memory loss, to rescue him. They travel a great distance, running into sharks, jellyfish, and whales, and getting rides on sea turtles. While Marlin and Dory are trying to get to the dentist's office, Nemo and the other sea animals in the dentist's tank are plotting their escape in order to return to Sydney Harbor and their homes.
Okay, this is the TV film about a famous movie. Do you know what's the name of this movie? Yes, it is Finding Nemo. Yes. Where does Marlin and the clownfish live? Yes, in the reef, in the Great Barrier Reef. Very good. Where did the driver, where is the diver? Where did the diver take Marlin's son Nemo? Where? Yes, to a different environment called the dentist's office. The dentist's office. Where did Nemo find himself? Nemo found himself at the end in a tank with other sea creatures in the dentist clinic. Okay. What was wrong with Dory, the blue tank fish? What's wrong with him? Yes. Or what's wrong with her? Because she's a female. She has a short memory loss. She doesn't remember things easily. Okay. What did Marlin and Dory trying to do? Yes, they were trying to rescue Nemo. Okay. What were Marlin and Dory, the one who was trying to rescue Nemo, running into when they travel? Okay, they are running into dangerous sharks, jellyfish, and Wales. Okay. How did Marlin and Dory ride? On a turtle back, yes. On a sea turtle. Very good. Where Nemo and other sea creatures plotting their escape? Where? Sydney Harbour and their home. Very good. Okay. Now, we will move to number 4, passage number 4, which is about another film. It's about a film, TV film. Okay, you need to name it. It's about a celebrity, a famous person. Okay, celebrity. What's celebrity? Means somebody who is famous. Very good. Ambition. Ambition. What's the word ambition means? It is something that you really want to do. Okay. Convey. Convey means to express a thought. If you think about something, you convey the meaning well, if you can explain it very well. Okay. What is the name of this TV film? Let's listen and we will find out.
4. Name the TV film. About the story. This is a documentary about Bruce Lee's life, career, and untimely death. It reveals a side of Lee unknown to the public, along with the better-known qualities of the celebrity, the man that the world knew. Lee had been working on a new project at the time of his death, ironically titled Game of Death. Rare camera shots have been included in the documentary according to Lee's own script notes in an attempt to convey his ambitions for the project and his frame of mind toward the end of his life.
If you could understand what this description of this film says, answer my question. Now, number 1, what is the name of this TV film? It's about a famous person, a celebrity, called what? Bruce Lee. Yes, A Warrior's Journey. Very good. Okay, what is the genres of this film? What is the type of this film? It's a documentary film. Yes. What is it about? It was about Bruce Lee's life. Okay, life, career, and his untimely death. Okay, he died young. What does it reveal? What does this film reveal? A side of Bruce Lee's unknown life. Yes. Okay. Sorry. What is the title of the new project that Lee was working on? Yes, Game of Death. He was working on it at the time of his death. What is the special thing included in the documentary? Yes, there were rare camera shots that has never been seen. Okay, what is the meaning of? Okay, now we finished this TV card. Let's go to the 5th one and the last one, number 5. And you will tell me about the name of this film. Okay, but before we start, let me introduce the new vocabulary of this. Maybe there are some vocabulary which is difficult to understand. And by the way, understanding the vocabulary in a text depends on the context. If you can understand the context, you can guess the meaning. And this is a very important skill you need to gain during reading. Okay, the word prominent. Prominent means important and famous. Okay, the word struggle. What's the meaning of struggle? To try very hard to do something that's not easy. Okay, this word is delusion. Delusion means belief in something that's not true. Portray. What's portray? To represent or describe someone or something in a painting. Okay, that's portray. Advancement. The development or improvement of something. Okay, all mathematicians know this term. Okay, game theory. What is it? A mathematical theory about how decisions are made in situations. Okay, therapy. Okay, means a way of helping people who are ill in their body or mind, usually without drugs, without medicine. Okay, prestigious, very much respected thing. It's an adjective. Now let's listen, and after that we will go to the questions as usual.
5.
Name the TV film. About the story. Based on the real-life story of prominent mathematician John Nash, this film portrays Nash's struggle with his delusions caused by a mental condition. Nash starts a seemingly promising academic career and makes a remarkable advancement in game theory when he begins having delusions and struggles to maintain control over his mental state. His wife Alicia stands by him through years of therapy, and he is eventually able to resume his research and goes on to win the prestigious Nobel Prize.
Okay, now tell me, what is the name of this TV film? Yes, A Beautiful Mind, John Nash. Yes, very good. Beautiful Mind. What is the story of this film based on? It's based on the real life of the prominent mathematician, John Nash. What did Nash struggle with? He struggled with a disease called delusion, caused by a mental condition. طيب. How did Nash start his promising academic career? Okay, in his remarkable advancement in game theory. Who stood by him? Who stood by him through the years of therapy? His wife. Can you say what her name is? Yes, Alicia. Very good. What did he win after resuming his research? What did he win at the end? Yes, a very important prize. That's Nobel Prize. Right. Thank you very much. Let's go to the questions. Here there are some vocabulary you need to complete in each sentence. Okay? Now, Finding Nemo and Toy Story are two examples of what? Of what? What kind of movies? Okay, it's about animated movie. Very good. Next one. The Nobel Prize is the most award a scientist can win. Prestigious. Prestige. You know prestige, the word is prestige? It can be used also in Arabic sometimes. Prestigious means very, very good and very admired. Geniuses means al-abaqira, are often quite what? Idiosyncratic, strange individuals. They tend to have unusual behavior and habits. Okay, number 4, a young actor's death. What is the death of Bruce Lee? It was untimely. Untimely means not in the expected time. A young actor's untimely death is an accident usually gets wide media coverage because media usually cover the people who are famous, especially when they die young. Number 5, a cameraman's job to capture the scene on a film. To capture means to take a picture. Chris O'Donnell played the part of Hemingway, you know, the famous writer, a prominent American writer. Yes, a prominent, that means a very famous one. Number 7, ending. How can we describe the word ending? It's called abrupt. Abrupt means sudden. Of the film surprised us. The abrupt ending surprised sometimes. Number 8, can sometimes be symptom of a mental instability. That's delusion. Delusion is a mental state, as we said a while ago. Okay, now last part of this class we have which TV film use fictional characters? Okay, the one that uses fictional characters, and you can find them here. Yes, animated films, science fiction, fantasy films. Okay, very good. Number 2, in which TV films are there characters who are allies? Allies means تحالفين, or they work together. War films, sci-fi films, that's an abbreviation for science fiction, الخيال العلمي. Number 3, in which TV films do characters take a journey? They go and travel they go in genres of adventures, مغامرات, and documentary films. Okay. Number 4, which TV film are biographical? Okay, سيرة ذاتية means you can find it in documentaries, biographical, drama, and epic films. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much and see you next time. Goodbye.